Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Unorthodox Vegan. My name is Sean Gold. In this week, episode 92, we're going to make cauliflower nuggets. Really simple little recipe. My grandkids loved it. First thing is to get a head of cauliflower and just simply put in a couple of teaspoons of kosher salt, toss it around a little bit, and let that sit for about 15 minutes. Next up is to get some panko. So it's a cup of that of panko with 2 tablespoons of a neutral oil. I just put it in the toaster oven and it came out lovely. I got the right color. Next up, we're going to put in a half cup of flour. By the way, this is from delish.com. So I'm putting in a half cup of oat milk, half a teaspoon, of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of paprika. I'm just going to whisk that together. Now we're going to take the individual pieces of cauliflower and put them in this batter, roll it in the panko, and I'm going to put it into the basket of my air fryer. And I'm going to do that for all of those pieces. As you can see, I've got the cauliflower all coated. I'm going to put it in the air fryer now for about 15 minutes. Now, while the cauliflower is air frying, we're going to make up the sauce that's going to go over it. First off, I'm going to use a half cup, roughly, of honey. If you don't like honey, if you're a vegan and you don't want to use honey, if you're a pure vegan and don't want to use honey, you can use maple syrup. I found I did it first time with maple syrup and it was a little too sweet. 4 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to use some garlic salt, maybe a half teaspoon of smoked paprika, a little bit of sea salt, and to give it a little bit of a kick, we're going to put in some cayenne pepper. I'm going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. As you can see, I've taken it out of the air fryer, and it is nice and crispy, and I'm going to drizzle on this honey mix. Really nice and crispy, crunchy. The cauliflower itself is cooked nicely. It's not soft, not too soft, but it's not crisp either. It's purely the panko that's making it nice and crusty. Oh, and that flavor, not too sweet this time. The honey actually is a little less sweet than the maple syrup. Well, that's it for this week's episode of The Unorthodox Vegan. Again, my name is Sean Gold. If you'd like to get a hold of me, you can reach me at my email address up here. That's theunorthodoxvegan@gmail.com. And of course, please follow me on my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@the_unorthodox_vegan. Until next time, have yourself a great day.